start with mountain pose, which is feet firmly planted into the earth. Take a look down at your feet, maybe wiggle your toes around. That might be hard for you to do, Joe, with shoes on. But make sure your feet are firmly planted, feet directly underneath your hips. And come up, roll the shoulders so that your shoulders are stacked right above your hips. Arms by your side. This is mountain pose. Palms facing front. Close the eyes and breathe. 2 more breaths. Okay, in this pose alone, open up your eyes. This pose alone is a stretch because to actively stand with the shoulders rolled back, you almost feel like you have a board, behind you, or like something stuck making you stand like that. And this is like normal posture, but we never stand like that. We stand like this, right? Like that's normal and natural. But over time, we get more and more curved over. So the more we practice doing this, the better off we are. The more we practice this, and that's why we do it in yoga. So in our mountain pose, with the shoulders rolled back, I don't know about you guys, but the hardest part for this pose for me is keeping the shoulders open because they're not used to being that way. So let's do a couple of head rotations while we're in mountain pose. 1, 3, other direction. 1, 2, and 3. Come back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Look up. Reach the left arm. Grab with your right hand, grab your left hand, your left wrist, and pull it over to the right as you bend your left knee. Good morning, Mrs. Crones. Come back to the center. Look up, reach the right arm a little higher with the left hand. Grab your right wrist and pull it over to the left as you bend your right knee. This is a slight bend in the right knee. Come back to the center. Reach the left arm, bend the left knee, and with your right hand, guide the left arm over to the right. We'll do one more time on each side. Come back, inhale in the middle. Exhale, extend the right arm, bend the right knee, and with your left hand, grab the right wrist and pull over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Look up. Exhale as we fall forward. Bending and straightening each leg. Bend the left knee, straighten the right. Bend the right knee, straighten the left. Bend the left. Bend the right. Come back to the middle. Walk both hands on the outside of the right foot as you bend the left knee. Inhale in the center. Exhale, walk both hands on the outside of the left foot and bend the right knee. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, bow, bending the knees. Inhale, up for flat back, resting your hands on your shins. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, both arms around and up. Look up, lean back. Exhale, hands down to your side. Inhale, both arms up. Look up. Exhale, fall forward. And start to walk your feet out. Come to most of the weight onto the balls of your foot. And walk your hands forward. Leave your hips, make sure your hips are still back over your ankles. So walk your hands forward only, your hands and your arms. For 2 breaths. 1, 2, and then come to your fingertips. Look back behind you. 2 more breaths. 1, 2. Walk your hands back to the center on your inhale. Exhale, walk them over to the right foot. Turn both feet to the right for a low lunge, framing out the right knee. And you can also come up, bring your hands onto your right knee, right above your knee on your thigh. Use your hands as leverage to open up your chest. Roll the shoulders back. Take an inhale, exhale, frame out the left foot. Come back to center on your inhale. Exhale, frame out the left foot for a low lunge. Let's start here, framing out the foot, or come up to a high lunge with your hands right above your knee. Open up the chest. Take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale, let's frame out the left foot. Come back to the center on the inhale. Bend the right knee. Keep the left one straight. Walk your hands over to the left. Bend the left knee. Keep the right one straight. Come back to the center. Inhale up for flat back, resting your hands on your shins. Exhale, fall forward. Reach behind. Fingertips crawling behind you. Look behind. Again, keeping the weight on the balls of your feet mostly. Bend your knees slightly and straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale up for flat back. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale up and take your left hand to your right ankle and your right arm up. Exhale, wrap it behind you as you look over your right shoulder. Come back to the center. Take your inhale, your right hand to your left ankle. As you inhale, the left arm up and wrap behind your lower back on your exhale. Over the left shoulder. Come back to the middle. Inhale, both arms around and up. Wow, the time goes so fast. Look up, maybe take a lean back. Exhale, hands down to the side. Walk your feet together. Inhale, both arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down now. Take your hands to crown your head behind you. So your hands are just kind of holding your head, and take your thumbs right behind your ear. There's a big bone as part of your skull, right behind your ear. Close your eyes and just massage that bone with your thumbs. That's like a great pressure point that helps to relieve stress. So just close your eyes, We are out of time, but I just want to read the scripture of the day as you just close your eyes, meditate, and massage your scalp. It says, when I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place, what is mankind that you are mindful of them? Human beings that you care for them. So I love this scripture, and David is just talking about how grateful he is for what God has done and the things that he's given us. And the challenge that I gave for myself today was to think of 5 things that I'm grateful for and to cultivate those things in my life. Because those are the things that God made the most important to me. Anyway, we're out of time. Thank you guys so much.